What's up, vlog? So,
It's good.
my boy Rain, you feel me? My partner. I put on my story a question, right? Had a bunch of people ask me questions, and I'm gonna answer them right now. So, let's go over some of them. So, just all questions about trading, or most of them are. Some of them are just gay, but yeah. Okay, so I asked them, what is your current biggest struggle in trading, right? My boy Flo Rida said, I'm unsure of how to judge a setup, if it's good or bad, right? And I really think the way you could determine or differentiate a good setup from a bad setup is, one, understanding what a high quality setup looks like, right? You want to see high time frame S&T, low time frame S&T. Manipulation makes the setup even higher quality. Confirmation and inverse, and it's about knowing what to look for, right? You have to plan your trade and then trade your plan. And if you go into the market blindly and don't know what you're looking for, of course it's going to be hard to differentiate what an A+ setup looks like. But what you got to say about that?
No, it's true. If you don't understand the trade or the setup don't make sense to you, or you're having doubts about the setup, why are you taking the trade?
Yeah.
Why are you pushing buy? Why are you pushing sell?
I always say, like, you should be able to give me a full explanation about why you entered. High time frame, all different time frames, a whole explanation. Do we have a reason to go lower or higher? If you can't do that, it's probably a bad trade.
It's probably greed. It's probably your mental is bad. You're probably broke in real life. That's why you pushing buy, sell. You're not focused on the setup.
No funny
You're not
shit.
focused on nothing else but just making money.
Nope.
That's how you're gonna lose bread.
So yeah, that's how you could identify good setups. My boy Private School Barbershop said, not knowing when to close either in losses or in profits. Okay, well, we were just talking about this actually. Yeah, we were just talking about this, right? First, identify what your regular win is, right? Whether a live account or funded, like, what do you regularly make? Like, what's an average win? Because some of you guys take $300 dubs and $800 losses. And realistically, we need a 1 to 2, right? So if you're making a consistent $300, the most you want to lose is 150, 100, 150, going for a 1 to 2. And what was the question? Not knowing when to close or in losses. Also, you have to have your stop loss in an area that invalidates the model, right? Then you're going to know when to close. If you put it above a fair value gap and we inverse a fair value gap to the opposite direction, this is going against you, right? That's how you know it's time to close, because you're getting confluences to the opposite direction.
Like, you told me this a long time ago. It was like, don't put your stop loss how much money you're risking. Don't put your stop loss, oh, right here, I'm risking 250, so I'm gonna leave it here.
Yep.
No, bro. No. You need to put it at the highs or lows that invalidates your model.
Exactly.
You know, if you have is there a 5-minute fair value gap and it's 250 in the fair value gap,
Size down.
Size
Literally,
down.
like, if your stop loss is too big, right? You take a regular $300 win and your stop loss is $400, right? Use less size, bigger stop loss, right? People don't understand this, right? Some people are all, okay, same position size, same position size. No, I've changed my position size. I think that depending on where my stop is, I adjust my position size. I think depending on the quality of the setup, I adjust my position size. Like, the last couple of days have been choppy as fuck. I've been using 1 or 2 contracts, right? That's it. And I don't never trade one contract, but because it's so choppy, I want to just get in and out. And yeah, really, I forgot the question, but here, I like it. But yeah, you need to have a predefined plan, right? You need to have a plan. And when especially when the market's going against you, you need an exit strategy. He said in take profit too, right? You should have take profits. Everything is calculated. Everything is premeditated. Everything is methodical, right? Take profit needs to be at lows or highs or imbalances. Same with stop loss, right? It's not random. Nothing about the market is random. Okay. Salu Slimy, my guy, he said risk management and revenge trading are his two biggest problems. So this is just more all psychology. And I personally think that risk management is psychology too, right? Because do you have the discipline and the ability to stop out, right? If you don't, and the trade goes against you, you're going to lose a bunch. And that's risk management, and it ties directly into discipline. And revenge trading is obviously all discipline too. It's just, do you want it bad enough? If you're out here revenge trading, you don't want it bad enough, because it's as simple as just don't do it. You have to know how to cut your losses. And if you take a loss, if there's one more good setup, you could take it. But other than that, you're done. You're done. Close the laptop. And that's it.
the thing about revenge trading I want to say is, if you keep revenge trading, it doesn't show nothing about your trading. It has nothing. It shows a man that you are, the discipline that you have, that you can't step away from the charts, you can't stick to your systems, you can't understand anything with the market. You just care about the money, and you don't care about yourself or trading, regardless of anything.
And yeah, I always say, like, you're never reading candlesticks, right? The candlesticks are a mirror. It's a reflection of how well you handle adversity. That's all it is. The market is constantly throwing rocks at you, right? It's trying to hit you, bat you out of your position. And your job is not to make money. Your job is to defend and deflect these rocks as it's thrown at you. Okay, I'm avoiding this. I'm avoiding this stupid loss. We didn't get confirmation. The market is trying to trick you at all times. So, you know, just understand that the chart is a reflection of you. If you're not disciplined in real life, you're not disciplined on the charts, and you're not going to be profitable, right? They go hand in hand. Don't chase profitability, chase good habits, right? It's that simple.
And I mean, I just want to say one more thing. Like, if you're taking losses that affect your mental, like if you're taking a $300 loss on one trade and you don't have the discipline to just get off the charts on even a funded account, it's not going to,
We'll edit that part. Yeah.
it's
Fix this.
technical difficulties. But it's not going to be good. Oh, why is it like that?
Come on, bro. We gonna edit this part out. That's what Flight always be saying. He never edits that shit
edit
out.
that.
Hold on, fix that. Just push this back a little bit. We definitely have to edit it out now. Fuck. All right. So next question. Come on.
No shit. This is my password.
I'll say it. All right, let's find a good question. Okay. Tinkerbell said waking up 6. Attaining the huzz. Be yourself. I can analyze on the real charts using my strategy, but when I'm back testing, it all fails. What could be the reason? Never heard that one before. Usually it's the other way around, I feel like. It's probably mental.
I think it's just you're getting manipulated or backtesting wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to say.
Usually backtesting is clean and then live trading is
trading.
different. That's interesting. Yeah. I can't really help
Yeah, I
this.
don't know
but
how you. I don't
lock
know.
in, bro. Lock in. Finding an entry. Okay. Perfecting entries. We got a couple about entries. So entries, right? You want to look for. I like my entries. I like low time frame manipulation. Right? I like finding a high time. Like, this is my favorite entry model. Right? Price is clearly bearish or bullish. Right? Let's just say we're bearish. We have sell side liquidity and we're in a bearish high time frame 4-hour fair value gap. Right? I like to wait for a 5-minute SMT in the gap and a 1-minute inversion inside of the high time frame period, right, with resting liquidity, right? And waiting for that low time frame manipulation is so important because that's the reason most people get stopped out. Like, if you ever get stopped out and it runs in your direction, you were just used as liquidity. Congratulations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to say. You know, wait for low time frame manipulation because I think that's where most people fail. Right? I think most people get manipulated too easily because they see one inverse or one break of structure on the 1 or 2 minute and think the move is going to happen. But breathe. You know, stop, smell the roses, take your time. We're most likely going to manipulate.
A lot of people tell me is like, which fair value gap should I tap into? You know, there's always like the 3-minute fair value gap, then there's a 2-minute, then there's a 1-minute. And then sometimes you'll fill in the 1 minute, but then price wants to go to that 3-minute. That's where manipulation comes in. That's where you need to stay patient. Sometimes what I like to do is go in light, and then maybe, you know, if we manipulate higher, especially on an inversion, I'll go in on the inversion, you know, maybe 2 cons, 2 micros, and I know, you know what I'm saying, 2 micros. Then when I get that extra confluence to my direction,
Add to the position.
boom, add to the position. Now we're flooding. Now we're going. Now I take a small loss if it doesn't go the right way. If it wants to manipulate higher.
Exactly. If your stop loss gets hit, it's half position size. If take profit gets hit, it's full position size. Right? Managing risk. My guy Indica said, over trading, but I recently started taking 2 or 1 trade a day and everything's aligning. You have your answer, my boy. There you go. Take 1, maybe 2 a day, and that's it. It's just the rules to this.
If you don't have the discipline to take 2 losses in a row and then straight get off, it's not gonna be good for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. For me personally, I used to take 2 losses, and then my mindset was, I'm gonna make it back this next trade. And what do I do? Now I'm down 800.
Yeah.
Now I'm the real gooner. Like, I'm really gooning. Like, I'm the real gooner.
So I'm really good.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not worth it. And then I know the rest of the day, you're pissed off at yourself. Like, I've had days with him. I've been telling him, like, yo, bro, I just lost a band. I lost 2 bands. And I'll hate my day. I hate the rest of my day.
Yeah.
The rest of the week is terrible.
That's how you know you are not in the right mindset to be profitable yet. If you take a loss and your day is ruined. Because that used to be me, bro. I used to, like, if I took a loss, my drive to the gym, fucking ass. My workout, bro, like, and my whole fucking day was just revolved around my trade. And bro, it's just, that's not how if that's you, because it's most of us, you know, you're not in the right spot. Losses are okay, and you have to, the biggest thing in trading, I think, is acceptance, right? I think you have to be, before you even start this journey, I think you have to be accepting of what comes with it, and you have to have people keep it real with you, like me and my boy. Like, we gotta, like, other influencers are just selling a dream. This shit is possible, but it's hard, right? But it's gonna take time, and you have to be accepting and understanding of that, and you also have to be accepting of taking one trade a day, right? And I used to literally trade at 9:30 open. That was my problem, bro. I don't know why. Something in my head, bro. I had to trade at market open. Between 9:30 and 9:35, I was already in a trade and most likely out of a trade. And most of the time it was an L. I would always start off with an L and then wait, find the A+ setup, catch a W, and I'm fighting my way to break even or digging myself out of a hole. And that was my biggest problem, because I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't stop trading at 9:30, bro. It's the stupidest thing. Just don't do it. Right? Literally just don't do it. That's all. That's literally all trading. Just don't do things. Do less. Less is more.
Even days like, bro, like these past 2 weeks, don't trade some days. That's not gonna end the world for you. You know, you go to a job, some days are really hard, some days are really easy, right? So trading, some days are really hard, some days are really easy. You gotta take it, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm getting sick and tired of trading. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I love trading. I get sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
My emotions are drained already from trading.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you get excited from trading, waking up in the morning, excited, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna lose a lot of money in the next couple of months. I'm gonna be honest. If you're excited to trade, you gotta wake up and be like, yo, this is regular shit. Like, I get up, I do this. It's just a routine now. Like,
and I hate the word robotic, because we're not robots, we're human. Like, all these traders tell you, like, all right, don't show any emotions, and it's like, or don't feel emotions. Like, we're human. We're gonna feel emotion. That's fine. I think that you just can't act on your emotions, right? It's about what you do after. No one's telling you can't feel FOMO. That's human nature. No one's telling you can't feel fear or greed. It's fine to feel it, but are you capable of just suppressing it, closing the laptop, and moving on? And if you are, then you're in a good spot. All right, let's see some of these questions. My boy said, all my family members left me and I'm in debt 18K. Well, you got to use that to your advantage. Shit.
Number one, get a job. Get a job.
Get a job.
100. That's the first thing you should be on. Get a job. Paper trade, and I wouldn't even start using with live money. I would go straight to the funded. If you're doing options, obviously do paper trading and then use like little, like what, $200, $300.
Yeah.
Start with a little bit.
Small account,
but,
yeah.
Because you're gonna be fighting the debt, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna, and it's just about learning the skill. It's not about making money. It's, do you understand how the market moves? Not how much is your capital. Like, that's not the question. And as for your family, bro, use that as fuel. I mean, same shit with me. I don't got a fam, you know what I'm saying? I got a little brother or sister. You got to use that as fuel. I think rock bottom is a great place to be. If you feel like you're at rock bottom, there's only one way. You know what I'm saying? It's only one way up. Too many people get placed at the top, and now they start to fall down higher. It's just, rock bottom is a great place to be. You got to just understand who you are, right? I knew myself when I was fucking broke, working 3 jobs. I know who I am now. It's the same thing. I'm doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll do like 1 or 2 more questions. Shit, we got some gay ass questions on here, bro. Holy shit. Bro, your chat is wild, bro. Chat is actually wild.
My supporters, man. Really.
No capital, get a job. Right? I was blessed enough I was able to start work at 4 p.m. Right? I would work from 4 to 10. So I was able to trade and study and then start to work. And I'm very grateful for that. If you have the opportunity to do that as well, that's what you got to do, right? I was working, bro. I would literally wake up at 7 a.m., gym, sauna, trade, work all day. 12, 13 hours straight. Work. It paid off. You know, it's going to pay off. 100%. All right, we'll do 1 more question. Trying to find a good one. Not knowing what news to trade and not sure when to take trades on NNM. Nah. What does that mean? I don't know. Stuck in the learning phase. That's not a question. Y'all boys are funny as shit. Putting everything together. All right, we'll answer Tinkerbell. She said, creating my bias, waking up, and being patient. All right, let's talk a little bit about daily bias and patience, and then we'll call it. But I think that daily bias is really just. I think daily bias is just about understanding liquidity and imbalances and S&T. That's it. If you understand those three things,
And
you're
equilibrium.
good. Yeah, and equilibrium. Like you got to just realize, okay, what trend are we in? Are we in an uptrend? Are we in a downtrend? And we have to realize every extension, the market moves in two moves. We extend and we retrace. And we extend and we retrace. And we extend. And the extensions are always towards some type of higher time frame draw on liquidity. And the retraces are just to rebalance. Equilibrium, fair value gaps, etc. So if you have a clear draw on liquidity, like buy side liquidity, and we're in an uptrend, then you want to wait for a retrace to a gap to catch the next extension. Right? If you're seeing we're sweeping liquidity, you're looking for a reversal, right? You can either, there's only two types of plays. You're either catching the continuation or the reversal, right? If we're sweeping liquidity, you're looking for the reversal. If we're filling fair value gaps going towards the same draw, you're looking for a continuation. And I think it's just about really paying attention to like the daily, weekly, 4 hour, 1 hour, and just figuring out where price wants to go next. And it's not always clear. That's fine. If it's not clear, you don't trade. Right, like the past couple of days, not clear, right? I've been very sized down, not as confident, choppy market conditions. If it's not clear, you kind of just want to step away.
And most of the times, and this goes back to entry, this is when he says, you know, especially like distribution. You want to catch a trade when it's distribution, and then sometimes maybe retrace, like the MEC model. But sometimes I see you guys enter on the accumulation, on the chop, you know? And then this is where your psychology comes in, and this is where the entry comes in. Are you taking good entries? Are you taking bad entries? And can you, because I've been in trades where it's just been chop. Yeah. It's been straight chop. And then my psychology is chop because I'm in profits. I'm back in profits. I'm back now in profits. I'm in profits. Now I'm negative 300. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you got to understand when to enter, when not to enter. I know that's not really the question, but that comes with.
And when it comes with entries too, I think a huge factor that really pushed me, and it sounds so simple, right? It sounds so stupid, but waiting for candle closure. Right, I literally would enter, be like 10 seconds before the candle closed. If, let's say there's 10 seconds left, we're inversing it. Oh yeah, we're gonna inverse. I'm gonna enter. Boom, reversal. Right, because the market tries to fake you out. Wait for the. If it's an extra 10 seconds, my boy, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, bro. Wait. If you're scared of missing the move, you're emotional, right? Don't be scared of missing the move. I would rather miss the move than get faked out. 100 times out of 100 times, I would rather miss the move than get faked out. And that's what held me back. I would enter, we would be inversing, would look good, boom, last second, fucking reject. All right, and then I get stopped out, and on a live account, now I have no more buying power, now I can't take another trade.
Blow your account.
Bro, it just cooks you, bro. It just cooks you. Like, it's just stupid stuff. Like, if you're break even or if you're like slightly unprofitable, you understand how the market moves, I promise you the way to get to profitability is just polishing up some of this stupid stuff. Waiting for candle confirmation, waiting for the inverse. Like, it's all just comes down to patience and psychology.
And I want to say, like, sometimes I be seeing people, they love to scalp, and they'll go on full side, they'll go on 10 contract, 15. They have a tight stop loss, they'll get wigged out. And this is going back to revenge trading. This is how revenge trading happens. You take a trade, you're out for 5 seconds, out of the trade instantly, and then now you want to get into another trade because like, oh dude, ding. I think now it's gonna go. Then you're out again. Then you're out again.
Yep.
Then you're out again. It's like a goon fest. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a goon fest. For real. Like you just gooning it for life.
Just gooning.
You just gooning.
You said 4L. But no, I'm so sorry. I'm actually so sorry. But listen, that's all the questions I'm gonna take. That's all all the other questions are so fucking gay. I can't even answer them. But yeah, boys. Hopefully this answered your questions. Hopefully it helped. Till next time,
baby.
Peace.